Good morning, good afternoon, and good night, everyone. It was one of the most contentious Star Wars TV shows yet, which is really saying something, and it appears like there won't be any more episodes to argue over going forward, as if it seems The Acolyte will not be getting a second season. Due to its diverse casting, apparent woke turn, and alleged broken canon, writing errors, The Acolyte became the focus of yet another Star Wars cultural war, with each new episode igniting a new debate. It received an 18% audience score, making it one of the lowest reviewed programs in likely Disney or Marvel history, and a good but not fantastic 78% critic score on Disney+. While some say it was review bombed and The Acolyte was well received by audiences, then I must ask, why did it not correlate into a much better audience score? Anyway, the news is not wholly unexpected. It split fans of the Star Wars franchise, even though it was part of one of the most enduring and profitable properties ever. Star Wars, The Acolyte struggled to gain popularity and was discontinued as a result of low viewership. However, the truth is that the show probably did not have a chance, even if the anti-Acolyte camp will undoubtedly hail as this is some kind of great victory.
What about the reviews?
Fuck the reviews! The people have spoken.
Congratulations! Way to go, Congratulations, brother!
Oh, fuck.
I get you.
Thank you, God. Victory!
It had an estimated $180 million budget for the 8-episode series, which was ridiculously large considering that at least half of the $180 million was never seen on screen. Additionally, you would expect sizable audiences to go along with such a large investment. That was not the case. Disney has not released official figures, although estimates place the show's popularity at half of Ahsoka at most and smaller than any previous Star Wars series. Some might simply claim that this is because the show is bad, but as a live-action series set in a completely uncharted High Republic, which occurs millennia before the Skywalker tale and appears to have no link to it, although by the end it did, it had an extremely steep curb to climb. By the end, it was beginning to craft a somewhat unique narrative featuring entirely new characters. Save for a few well-placed appearances from Yoda to Darth Plagueis, many questions remain unanswered, such as Plagueis' role in all of this, the true nature of the split consciousness twins, and the potential for character growth of Ahsoka and the stranger, the latter of whom was the highlight of the series and was arguably one of the best new antagonists in the Disney era. We won't likely be seen again until he and the other cast members wrap things up in a comic book. In principle, I could see that caring. After The Acolyte spent that $180 million, I don't think it had much of a chance. A show that had no references to the original series and a Star Wars original cast. The showrunners should have never anticipated such a large audience. Although Andor experienced issues with audience as well, it was obviously a direct sequel to Rogue One and A New Hope. Indeed, the fact that it was better than almost anything else Disney has ever produced led to the possibility of at least one more season. Although The Acolyte was decent at times, it was by no means Andor good. It would have required a miracle to avert this tragedy, which was already predetermined. I will not miss the weekly internet frenzy around the show, which made its few enjoyable moments nearly impossible to appreciate. However, this only indicates to me that Disney will be experimenting much less. But one thing Disney needs to take from this should be that they need to cut back on their spending. $180 million. Jeez, what were they thinking? Well, that's enough rambling for one day.